Okay, so we right back up in here, right black, up in here. Black to Eden, chilling with the brother, the great brother, General SUTEN SETI.
Black power.
Yeah, black power, African power in the building, certainly. Your sister Phala, Nazarine. So excited once again to build with the legends. A living legend installment. I want to get that off the top. Sitting here with a living legend.
Ooh.
Right? And so that's important to know that, you know, this brother's input is very, very solid and important. Okay, so Black Hollywood once again. Accountability. Let's talk about accountability with the brothers and sisters. When we talk about Black Hollywood burning, we are seriously talking about accountability.
Right. Well, you know, I mean, but you seeing how strong the hand of the beast is on Black Hollywood. You know, it's hard to find those courageous brothers and sisters that can stand up for the black agenda like we need. You know, I mean, is the power of the beast stronger than, you know, the power to uplift the people? And I mean, this is what we're seeing. So until we can, you know, create our own movies, and ultimately they got to have the last say on what goes out there for, you know, to represent us, then we're going to get what we get. You know, so they're going to have to be courageous enough to take some of them dollars that they make. It's enough of them. And they can put out some good quality movies. You know, if they all put in, they can put out some good quality movies, but are they courageous enough to stand out like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's the question you're going to ask them. But, you know, that's where it needs to be. We need positive imagery in movies, and so they're the top black actors and actresses. They should be putting out some quality movies for themselves.
Movies like The Django, movies like, you know, The Butler, you know, getting, you know.
All slave movies. They want us to stay in that mode of thinking that this is what it is, this is what it's gonna be again. If you try to move out of this position of servitude and the position that white people have placed black people in, they're sending a message. You know, this is fear tactics on our people. This is terrorism. You know, this when you put these type of fear movies in people, what is happening? You're terrorizing them from it, aspiring past a certain level. You know, not to be number one. Black people know in order to be number one, that means the white man gonna have to go down to number two. And the white man does not believe at all that anyone that he labels a minority should be aiming for the number one spot. You should already know not to do that. And so we have stagnated because we are actually the greatest part of this culture. And so we supposed to be building great civilizations with the power that we have. And so we have stagnated to the point because of what? We fear becoming number one. We fear pissing the white man off. And so because we don't live to our potential, you see what's happening. We starting to stagnate and deteriorate. That's because we won't do what we supposed to do. And so, you know, Black Hollywood, I mean, where is Hollywood right now? You know, we don't even have no strong movie. You know, you used to have Spike Lee, the Hughes brothers, the other brother that was putting out, what was that, Higher Learning? You know, this, that, and the third. They don't even let them brothers put movies out no more. So we don't have no directors or producers that's coming out of the hood. We're not being represented at all. Do it exist?
How do we encourage the youth to get involved with film and writing and being encouraging them to go into that?
Hey, listen, it's always about content. You know, you can have a bomb script, long as you got a nice, decent camera. Y'all can get a couple cameras. Y'all can shoot low budget, good film. You see what I'm saying? and everybody stick together and promote this federation of black underground producers, you know what I'm saying? In movie, you know, you have tour groups where they out there just to make movies and plays. And so, you know, that's it. If you got a good script, and I'm not talking about no more of that damn church shit, man. All them, you know, we got to have some real revolutionary plays like on the Nat Turner, on the Harriet Tubman, with some real good actors that's gonna really make people come out and see that, you know. That's what it's about. Real good script, new act, you know, new characters. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other African people that was great that people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? And so we tired of hearing the same old, you know, leaders we've been, yeah, we know them, but it's a lot of other interesting blacks that have done great things that might inspire different people. Everybody not inspired by the same characters. So, you know, you got other great characters, you know, go into J.A. Rogers' book, World's Great Men of Color, and you're gonna get over like 300-400 Africans from Europe, Asia, Africa, from the ancient world to the modern world. And you're going to see that a lot of these characters deserve biographies. You see what I'm saying? Like that sister Sophia that was married to, I think, Napoleon. She was an African woman. You know what I'm saying? And you know, another King George III, which had African in him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stories over there, just like stories over here. And a lot of it can open up a lot of new, you know, people to this movement. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, now as far as when we speak about the media, we don't go often into journalism. And that's a medium that's very influential to the community. So when we're dealing with the news, how do we change the paradigm of having our people look like jungle fools and not promoting any of our good news? It's bad news. It's never our news. How do we get our youth once again involved in journalism, writing the stories, being on the beat, using these cameras, and you know, getting involved in what we are projecting as who we are in the news media?
Well, you know, it's like anything, you know, if you're going to get the kids involved in it, you got to provide you got to provide the cameras, you got to provide everything that they need. If they had it there, they would use it. I know of some high schools in Detroit that got those capabilities. They got the studio, they got for the video recording, they got the studio for the audio recording. And so if it's there, then kids get to see the technology, they get to work with it, and they got ideas of their own. So it's a plus for them to know it so they can pop their dream up. You know, they might got ideas they want to put on camera. So as long as they could get in there and get the training, they could perform on these cameras and with these editing programs, and this far greater than we. You know what I'm saying? If you get it. Who you are. You know, you gotta know who you are, and you gotta to have your blueprint of your life already laid out. You see what I'm saying? When you have your blueprint to your life already laid out, you know where you're supposed to be on the plane. You see? When you have people pulling you off of your shit, you gotta be woman enough, man enough to say, no. You know, it's gonna be like people gonna be offering you all kind of shit. It's gonna look like it's an opportunity, but when in reality, soon as they pull you, they're gonna continue to pull you. And they're gonna continue to pull you. And after a while, you're gonna see you're not doing your agenda. You're doing somebody else's agenda. So you got to be You got to know your agenda and stay to, because you know if you follow your agenda, this is where you want to be. Okay? It's a one way to this motherfucker. Nah, you got to be real about it. It's a one way. So you don't want to start veering off too much, because you need to be able to get back over here. You see what I'm saying? But when you start veering,
a message to the key players, the key people right now in Hollywood, the actors, the actresses, us, our sisters.
Writing our own, becoming, writing our own scripts, good scripts, getting good, new characters. There are a lot of African people out here that have done great things that deserve biographies, and these are all type of characters too. These are sexy characters. You see what I'm saying? Like the Sophias, and I'm just throwing that out there because we got a European African history that, ain't been told. And a lot of them characters, when they come to the screen, they're gonna be sexy. It's gonna show the African origins to Europe. You see all of the shit we done in Europe, and so be original. Bring some new characters to life. Get some good scripts. Good scripts. Vision, looking into the future. We need some black movies in the future. You see what I'm saying? All type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Just some final words on the build on Black Hollywood, and even what you want to see moving forward with Black Hollywood and the movement and hip hop in general.
It's all about independent companies. It's about black people putting out the movies and the music they want to see and hear. That's the bottom line. It's 2013 going into 2014, and we're making too much money to be asking somebody else to do something for us. We got enough resources and enough money to fund all of the companies, media companies, music companies, publishing companies, for literature and books. We have enough money to put out all of the culture and media, books and music that we want to put out, and don't have to ask nobody for nothing. And so that's what we got to go with.
My dude, I've done what is required, time to shut them down and use them now as fuel for the fire that it burns. Scared of Mama Earth cause she got you on your knees. She coming through talking about chopping down trees. It's time to uproot cause the folks been dissolved. Black Hollywood. Black Hollywood. Black Hollywood.
When the older expression is no longer fulfilling that spiritual renewal that we need, a new one gonna come. It always has. It always has. Yep.
Absolutely. And it was definitely.
Oh yeah, it's a pleasure.
We'll be back together and for God or Goddess. And peace to the guys, safe travels. We'll see you soon in another video. Sitting here with a living legend, Black TV, the sister Phala Ocean Nazarine. Definitely studying in for building.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Skin and trade on their own friends. In fact, it ain't no friends. We don't control the dollar, so in fact, it makes no sense. Going down in the belly of the beast. You're scared of Mama Earth cause she got you on your knees. She coming through talking about chopping down trees. It's time to uproot cause the folks been dissolved. Black Hollywood.